What is up, guys? Sardo back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I'm bringing you Transformers Legacy Blitzway. Blitzwing? Yeah, Blitzwing. I don't know what I said Blitzway for. Anyway, Blitzwing. This review is actually brought to you by KatosKollection. Because I couldn't find this figure anywhere in any of my local stores. And I had it pre-ordered, but it wasn't, according to Amazon, this thing wouldn't come until like October. Luckily, Kato came through very clutch on this one. I think he had one extra, and he let me have it, and I appreciate him to the moon and back. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. But as you see here, here's the box. Front looks pretty good. Side view, back view. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about these alt modes anyway. But you know, on this channel, first things first, we start with those accessories. First accessory is the worst. I just want to get it out of the way because I hate it. It's stupid. I don't know why it's in here, but it is. You get these two hand / cannon thingies. For me, it's a little hard to get out once you peg them in, but you can take my budget here, pop this out. And they're both the same, but just clear plastic, red for some reason. That finger's been like so, or cannon, wherever the hell this is. And you plug it to the back. And yeah, I mean, it's I don't see the point of it. They're dumb. Just go ahead and get them out of here. We don't want to talk about that anymore. To the good accessory, you get a really awesome sword. As you can see, looks really good. Nice silver paint for the blade, lots of detail. I think that's pretty accurate to how it looked, at least the original toy. Can't verify the cartoon, but that looks good. Also, you get two guns, both made the same way. Pretty much, you know, detailed throughout, pretty good, you know, standard Hasbro fare. You get two pegs here so you can peg it to your figure, different peg holes. But the guns and sword, I dig. The hand thingies, not so much. And here he is right out of the box. When you first get him out of the box, you get him in his alt mode, the tank mode. I've heard a lot of shit talk about this tank. And to be very honest, I don't hate the tank. I thought I would. Kato did his review before mine, obviously. And I know when I watched the review, I didn't care for the tank, but in hand, it's not so bad. Okay, let's talk about the good first before I just start critiquing the hell of it. I think it's pretty cartoon accurate in terms of the coloring on it. I like the purples and the light browns here. Decepticon symbol here on top. Everything looks good. You know, turn to the back, get your boosters and whatnot, which is I think it's pretty accurate. The tank treads do have wheels underneath, so you can make it roll pretty good. Tank turret does pop up like so, most for transformation, but you can raise it, you know, so you can shoot those Autobot brats. Does swivel full 360. Now, let's talk about the big purple dick in the room, which is right here. Now in the cartoon, yeah, you do see the jet dick hanging out. It's just not as pronounced. So I think what should have happened was they should have some type of a cover that would come down here and just cover at least half of it up, because in the cartoon you do see a part of it sticking out. But if you really want to, you can turn this thing around like this and go that route. I mean, you know, it's something you can do. Now I know you're gonna say, well, the thrusters are this way, but hell, it's extra cannons if you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be, you know, imagination. But yeah, the alt modes on this thing are not perfect, not to say the least. But I think the tank is better than Jet. We'll get to Jet in due time. If you take your accessories, mainly these things which I hate, you can plug them onto the turret right here. If I can, let's see here. I think somewhere in here. There we go. You can get that out of it, which I think is the most less offensive thing you can do with these. Every other mode, these things are even worse. So there we go. I would say if you painted these a different color, especially that clear red, this might not be that bad. I mean, you know, it's extra firepower. As for his other weaponry, like guns and whatnot, like I said, well, you got the portholes here, so you could plug those on if you want to. That's it, not bad. Oh, and that just came right off there, didn't it? Let's see. Let's plug that in there, get in there. So, you know, it's something you can do. Just to say that you use it using all your accessories. There we go. And yeah, sword. Tell you what, put the sword here. There you go. That's storage, for lack of a better word. And for size comparisons, here is drag strip. I would grab another bot, but I don't have everything transformed right offhand, and drag strip just seemed kind of convenient. So here's drag strip in car mode, and Blitzwing and tank mode. So I mean, you get kind of a good idea what what you're dealing with here. You know, scale the eye beholder. I mean, for God's sakes, I have a coat machine in the background. I mean, shit, you know. And here he is in his jet mode. Sorry guys, I know I didn't show transformation. As you know, I haven't done a review in a while, so I'm kind of rusty. So forgive me, but transformation's not hard. Trust me, it's fairly simple. Actually, kind of fun. But this is jet mode, and I got the most complaints about this. I mean, the tank mode was one thing, but this is just, my God. Let's just go ahead and take a look at it. As you can see, the jet mode is basically how a cartoon has it. You know, it's on top and then the tank's on the bottom, and it's just, God almighty. But yeah, I won't lie. Titan's Return version was so much better in terms of jet mode. Like, it wasn't even funny. It's just so stubby. It's just so stubby. Just, oh God, a nose cone. Look at that. It's just oh God. I want to somewhat be nice to it, but it just looks rough. But like I said, for engineering to get here, it wasn't bad. That's kind of fun. But you just have all this tank underneath. And I think, yeah, he's always got a little tank underneath him. But I feel like this could have been so much better. But, you know, the paint apps, what you have, is still fairly nice. Now you got the silver paint here. Nice typograph, Decepticon symbol. This looks really good. Nice yellow paint here on the edge of the wings. Yellow paint here. Cockpit, if you want to call it that, is there. You know, nose cone, I think that's all paint. Nose cone. Yeah, not much to say about it. Much like the tank mode, yeah, you can peg your weapons in if you really want to. Stick all your ports here, so you know guns can go on your side or underneath if you just want to do that. If I'm not mistaken, these really stupid hand thingies, they can go somewhere too. I think somewhere on the back. But you know what? It's not important because that's just dumb. So we're just not. We're not gonna worry about this. We'll put this away. But yeah, this is just a jet mode. To me, this is the weakest of all modes. You know, something has to get sacrificed, and on this thing, jet mode was sacrificed very badly. But for a size comparison, where is my drag strip? Oh, here is drag strip. Boop. There you go. That's it again. Like I said, it's not really exactly a scale, but you know, he's the one I got on hand already transformed alt mode. So yeah, there you go. There's a car versus a jet. And here he is in robot mode. This is the reason you want this guy. This robot mode is, like a better word, awesome. I mean, it looks like Blitzwing. I mean, you know, I wanted this guy for my Transformers movie. I was taking on Autobot City shelf, and I got it. It looks good. Looks real good. Just looking at the way it looks from the front, awesome. Side, pretty good. Yeah, he has a backpack. Essentially, he has a whole tank on his back. Actually, it's not in his backpack. It's a tank. There's a tank on his back. I mean, there's another way to look at it. But I ain't mad. That's what Blitzwing looks like. The man has a tank on his back. I think it looks really good. Even the head sculpt, if you just pull it closer here. Boop, there we go. Head sculpt looks really good. Nice red eyes. Nice visor. Yellow paint for the head. Some kind of a sensor camera probably on top. Silver face. It's really good, man. That's just tits. Looks good. For articulation, let's see. You get it's on a ball joint, so you can get the whole 360 as you would expect. Up that much, down not really. Now for the arms, it's gonna be some type of contention here. But you can move this up right here. Little flap. You can get the full range with the arm. Elbow bend, not so much, but you know, it's something. You can go out that far. Bicep swivel. And get this, guys. It has wrist articulation. It can spin. We've been missing that feature from Transformers for a while. Like, it's the simple things. As for the waist, got a full 360 out of that, even with the backpack, which is good. Flip the skirt up, leg kick up that far, which is good. Knee bend, almost kicking on ass. Can't go any further than that, but that's okay. I'm not mad at that. Go out that far. And as for the feet, you get a really, I mean, just breaks the sculpt ankle tilt, so you can't add some more than that. Toe tilt, which is basically boosters. Yes, you can move them. Let's see, but it's a little stiff. Let's close it back up, actually. But yeah, articulation on the feet is pretty good. That much swivel after 5, as you can see. Now, if you bring his accessories back in, mainly his sword, which is my favorite. It holds that just fine, as you would imagine. Where's his guns? And his guns as well. Sadly, he's only got 2 arms, so it's gonna hold 2 things at once. I think overall it's pretty good. Now, for storage for the sword and gun and whatnot, I really did the sword one because I showed that earlier in tank mode. On the back here, using this peg, picking it right there. I think that's really cool. Now the guns, let's say you don't want to have 2 guns. You can take this right here and plug it in either one on the back here. Same for a more cleaner look. I think that looks pretty damn good. Oh, I'm trying to get him standing. And honestly, as far as him standing goes, he can stand up but in any kind of way. I'm just having much over here on camera. See, I'm a little rusty. Hadn't done a review in so damn long. And for that, I apologize, guys. I really do. Let's see here. Come on, you. Push that head up a little bit. Except for the arm, you gotta move this out so you can get that range with the arm. So yeah, I mean, I dig it. I dig it a lot. So let's see, put him in a pose. Something like that. Yep. Looking for hot rod, looking for cup, do a little damage, you know what I mean? Not mad at that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stand it back up. I'm gonna bring in some guys for some size comparisons. And yeah, I know, I didn't show these off. I hate these. And yet again, here he is with Megatron. No, Mighty Megatron. Looks, I think it's about accurate, I guess, as far as the scale will go with them too. Not mad at it. Alright, let's pull in a Seeker, Sky Warp. The scale with him. That's probably about, no, that's probably about right too. I don't know. It's cool. Nah, I don't hate it. And last but not least, here's Drag Strip, because he's been my man throughout the whole review. So there he is next to Drag Strip, which, as you should be, he's much bigger than Drag Strip. Oh, one more thing before final thought. I just wanted to show this off. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get him in there, because this space is pretty much filled up. And yeah, I know it looks terrible. Don't mind the dust. I mean, actually, yeah, I actually do mind the dust is pretty bad. I need to pull the thing out and clean it and rearrange it. But yeah, I think he's gonna look really good in there somewhere. Yeah, because he has to be there. So only thing I'm gonna need now is see, Rat Bat fell back there. But yeah, I'm gonna need a shrapnel and bombshell. Then I'm gonna call this shelf a day. All right, it's that time. I'm gonna keep it real. The alt modes, the tank needs work. It needs some type of covering for the front where the plane dick is. Plane dick. But yeah, the jet mode is just, it's laughable at best. But to save and grace of this damn thing is the robot mode. I mean, honestly, most of us are always gonna put in robot mode and leave it. I mean, I'm glad it does transform. I just wish that, you know, I know it's a triple changer, something always gets sacrificed. They chose the jet mode, but you know, still that tank could use a covering for that massive jet dick. But yeah, plane dick, jet dick. It's just funny to me. But yeah, the robot mode's where it's at, and I'm happy to have them on. I'm happy to have them on the shelf. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kato, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. I owe you one, seriously. So yeah, if you can find it, unlike me, I say pick them up. Just know that the alt modes are not the best, but seriously, you're getting it for robot mode. For nothing else, robot mode. So yeah, if you do find it, pick it up. Pick it up. Before I get out of here, like I always do, I gotta rep my people. Check out my fellow Rejecticons. That's KatosKollection, Enewtabie, and LarkinsLair. I have a link down below, as I always do. Also, check out 3 Live Stream and M3 Reviews. Also, good friends of the channel. You can often find me on 3 Live Stream. Maybe not recently because he's just been busy with work and whatnot. But yeah, check both those guys out. Solid people, man. Appreciate them as well. Also, I got someone new to rep, and that is actually a good friend of mine and family member, the Gobi Customs. He's been putting in a lot of hard work for me. Anyone that follows my Facebook or my Instagram, I've been getting heavy into 6-inch figures. I mean, I've been really trying to improve my photography skills. It's become kind of a new passion of mine, honestly. And yeah, you know, I'm still Transformer channels mostly, but yeah, man, 6-inch figures I've been enjoying the G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends. I've just really been having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, he's done quite a few customs for me. He done some for Fight Club. He made me a custom Baroness. Jules and Vincent from Pulp Fiction, just to name a few. Even my most recent one, he made me a Jack Burton. So, you know, they from Big Trouble in Little China. He's my new custom G.I. Joe. So yeah, definitely check him out, man. I have a link down below for his channel as well. Tell him Sardo sent you. Maybe he might cut you a deal on something. I can't promise it now, but you know, just maybe just sweet talk him. But yeah, and for my own shameless plug, because you know, if you don't plug yourself, then you know what the hell. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing who do that. I appreciate you so much. You know, without you guys, I'm just a guy playing with toys. I really am. And you know, thank you guys for paying me some attention. I love y'all. Until next time, this has been Sardo Noonspa, also known as a Black Gentleman, out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out.